Hey everybody, we are back at Knott's Berry Farm for the 2022 Boysenberry Festival. No Boysenberry Festival in 21, definitely not one in 20. They did have the tasting events in 21, but it has been a long time since we've been here for the Boysenberry Festival. Hopefully you checked out our video of some of the behind the scenes food tasting stuff from last week, so we'll do a little bit more tasting. This is going to be our overview video where we try to share some of the entertainment and of course a little bit about the tasting card here.
So the tasting card, it's $50 to get 6 tastings, which breaks down to about $8.33 per tasting. Or if you are a pass holder, it's $45 and it breaks down to about $7.50 per tasting. So there's a whole list of places on both sides, items towards the tasting that you can use your tabs for. So we will be venturing around and trying some of these, as well as we'll be trying some of the ones, some of the Boysenberry items that you can use our dining plan for, which we have the dining plan that we have for the whole year, and each of the restaurants has 1 or 2 things that we can use that for. So we'll be using the tasting card and we'll be using our dining plan to try as much Boysenberry stuff as we can allow ourselves to try.
Yeah, and we won't have every single thing in this video. We'll have a few other follow-up videos, but this will kind of give you a general idea of the event. We'll try to share some of the entertainment, share some of the food. With our tasting cards, we always end up, because Knott's has really good portion sizes, so we always end up using 1 or 2 tabs per person, maybe on a trip at most a lot of times, and then using the dining plan or the meal plan for some of the other stuff. And so that'll take us away through. So this runs through April 24th, so there's a lot of time to come out here. It is included in regular park admission. Of course, if you have that season pass, which we are big fans of with all the seasons of fun, that works really well. So that being said,
I was just going to say, and be sure to look at the schedule, because most of the entertainment's available on the weekends, but on the weekdays, although the food and stuff is available, not all the entertainment is available. So take a look at the schedule if there's anything specific that you're looking for.
Yeah, some variations there. So with that said, we are going to start making our way around.
One of the things we love about Knott's and about the Boysenberry Festival is that they bring in local artisans with their crafts and different types of wares that they sell and stuff. And so that is, again, also available just with park admission, and it's throughout Ghost Town. So let's take a look at some of them.
Little pirate books?
Yeah, I have right here.
Just down past Ghost Rider is Boysenberry Lane, which is the newest addition to the Boysenberry Festival. So you can come on down here, some great food, actors, photo ops, cool decor. Let's take a look.
Soapbox Racer! That's what I'm talking about. You remember that ride?
Do, very, very. It was a long time ago. So you'll find Whittles making his way down here for photo ops as well. A little bit of Boysenberry in his beer. But yeah, I just find that there's more seating in general down here throughout the day. At least that was when they piloted this area during Merry Farm. Still busy on these really busy days, but definitely a lot more room. Whole new spot over here to get your Boysenberry plants. They are $24.99 this year.
got some photos.
On your right, bud.
On your right.
All right, so in Boysenberry Lane, in addition to just being a little bit quieter over here in terms of the amount of people, there is the Boysenberry Meatballs, which if you watched our preview video of the food, this was kind of the thing that for me was like the big winner of the preview time. And then we also got, what is this, the Boysenberry Pie Bar?
Yeah.
So we'll try these, a tab each. So we're going to
Now,
try
we
these.
have been wondered how many meatballs instead would be included in the meatball, and so we basically got 3 little meatballs, and they're very dry looking relative to what we have experienced in the past, but we've also said that at the tastings that it kind of varies, kind of luck of the draw what we get. Sometimes things are better than others, so.
I like them. They're definitely not, there's not a lot of boysenberry to it. Like the sauce itself is kind of gone. As I said, they're like dry. And the potatoes are kind of cold, so not quite the winner that it was before.
No, but I'm sure we'll still try to get them again at some point, but this particular serving was not great. Again, Boysenberry Pie Bar.
And this was one of your favorite things of a tasting, if I recall. I really like that a lot.
It's good.
It's a good size.
So, yeah, both are okay, but, and I'm sure we'll get them again, but at least to me, isn't quite as good as the other day, but, and it's cold, but, both taste pretty okay.
All right, second try at the meatballs, and a much, much better batch this time around. Lots of boysenberry, barbecue sauce, nice and hot, so. We always love the entertainment at Knott's, and the Birdcage Theater being open is always a highlight. This time around, we've got the melodramas returning, Riverboat Revenge being one of the many options that we'll have at the event this year, and the one that will take place here in the Birdcage.
Can I buy you a glass of Boysenberry schnapps?
Oh, no, ma'am. Liquor has never touched my lips.
Why? Do you know a shortcut?
I just...
This year's Snoopy's Boysenberry Jamboree takes the Calico stage in the evenings. This is really nice. So it seems to be running like twice a night here on the weekend. So let's take a quick little look.
Snoopy.
Oh, Snoopy.
No dogs allowed! Charlie Brown, your dumb dog is ruining everything!
We really love the art shows that Knott's Berry Farm has had the last few years, where fans get to submit all sorts of original concepts and their takes on some nostalgia as well. And so it returns again. The factory store has Tied Up in Knots, which is all focused in on boysenberry flavored art. Let's check it out. Next up, Wilderness Dancehall, we're going to try the Boysenberry Cowboy Chili with mac and cheese and a Frito garnish. This was one of the things I liked at the tasting. It looks good. I mean, this is a big, hearty bowl of food here. There's a lot of food. Wow, it's really good. That's just as good as the immediate tasting for sure. And no, the crunch and the mac, good contrast, just a little bit of sweet with the boysenberry. Highly, highly recommend. The Wilderness Dance Hall on its break from Halloween season and Christmas cabin and all that. It's a place to grab drinks, beers, wines from local exhibitors of all sorts.
So if you're familiar with Knott's, you know that every season brings along new merchandise. So let's take a look at the merchandise for this year's Boysenberry Festival. meatballs, and this plate looks a lot tastier and juicier than our earlier one. So we wanted to share what it also looks like. So like we've said, it's kind of luck of the draw what type of serving you get. So let's give this a try. Yeah, that's very warm. Our earlier meal was kind of cold. Yeah, very tasty. Now I can taste the boysenberry barbecue sauce that I couldn't taste on the other order.
Yeah.
So,
And our friends got great servings twice too. So 3 of 4 ended up being really good. All right, hopefully you have enjoyed this taste of event. It's just a taste. There's a lot more entertainment, a lot more decor, a lot more merchandise, a lot more food. We will have more videos throughout this season to share and also on other social media, so follow along with us. It was a good time though, right?
lots of fun. Obviously, good food to try, especially if you're here with friends. It's lots of fun. But pack your patience because all food and wine type events at all places bring extra people. So there's going to be lines, so be patient. But yeah, definitely worth the stop and lots of fun to visit.
Yeah, I mean, spring break is always a really busy season in the parks, Knott being no exception. But everything has been so crowded since the pandemic reopening. And so we anticipate a very busy time here at Knott's Berry Farm throughout the season, as well as everywhere else that we cover. We've been seeing that even in January and February. So that said, we had a great time today. Thanks to the Knott's team for putting together such a great event. We look forward to many more weeks of it to come ahead. Please follow along with us, like, subscribe, share the video. We really appreciate the support out there. More to come. Until next time, we'll see you in line somewhere.